Hey, what it do, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? This your boy Choppin Dray. Again, y'all see I'm in the back. I'm in the gym, man. Just smash arm day, heavy day. Got it at the end of the day, man. Cardio, 30-minute cardio. But today it's gonna be a barber interview, a review. It's gonna be on the book, The Barber Code by JaytheBarber. It's a real good book, man. I'm gonna just break it down for y'all like this. The first code. It's about the craft. He talks about how you gotta be focused on what you're doing and just perfecting your craft as a barber. You know what I mean? Tells you, how to use your chair, and most of all, that code is to know your tools. The second code is work ethic. He was just during this chapter, he was saying that you have to have the work ethic as a barber, because you're basically not a regular job. You're your own business. You got to be focused on what you're doing. You got to go the extra mile, like open up shop early, staying late. You know what I mean? Going the extra mile, man, and be the first one there at all time. Always being available, being where you're supposed to be at on time. And it's just saying, he's just saying that with the work ethic, go hard for yourself, because basically you're becoming your own boss. The third code is the client, basically customer service, man. You are nothing without the customers. Basically, that's what he's saying. You know what I mean? You gotta pay attention to detail. You know what I mean? Give a service, become a servant. You know what I mean? You never know, what you're gonna have to deal with in the barber industry. Sitting behind the chair or whatever, because people lose family members, people go through breakups, girlfriends cheating on them, or whatever. However the deal is, you know what I mean? You gotta be a great servant. You know what I mean? And the next code he has is know your surroundings, man. You gotta, be observant of your surroundings. Watch, who you're working with. The barbers that's gonna help you. The barbers that you're gonna have problems with it in the work area. Always keep a watchful eye. And, never, get into your emotions, man. It's just business. He explains everything, you know what I mean? And code number 5 is the money, or whatever. You know what I mean? Basically saying, start out slow. You know what I mean? The money's gonna come if you perfect your craft. Basically he's saying you gotta master all these codes, to have barber code. You know what I'm saying? So, again, the next part is the hate. He basically talks about in this section the hate of, other barbers, and how basically it's a cutthroat business. There's gonna be a lot of people that's not gonna help you out. You know what I mean? Basically saying, people are gonna keep the knowledge from you. You know what I mean? If you asking for help, excuse me. So, overall, man, I give this book a 5 out of 5, man. I love the positive and the negative he gives on the concept of the barber industry. He just, goes in depth, you know what I mean? Took his time, you know what I mean? Gave you basically the blueprint and everything, you know what I mean? The only thing I didn't like about it was, he didn't talk about the business aspect or whatever. Maybe he had something else coming out planned, you know what I mean? But like I said, I still give it a 5 out of 5, man. JaytheBarber, great book, man. I enjoy what you do, man. He was one of the first barbers I ever ran across on YouTube. So, man, kudos to you, man. Appreciate the knowledge, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Again, this is your boy Choppin Dray, man. It was my review. This was my review on The Barber Code by JaytheBarber, man. Great book. You know what I mean? It's a must-have, a must-read if you're trying to pursue the barber's business. I mean, the barber industry, rather. My next pickup, I think I'm going to get Al's Millions book, The Anatomy of a Barber. And I'm also going to get DL Master Barber, Pocket Game. So those are the next 2 books I'm coming with, or whatever, the reviews. Hopefully I get them done within the next couple weeks. So, you know what I mean, man? Again, this your boy Choppin Dray, man. Peace, man. Y'all have a good one.